Feature Friday.
The freshest.
I don't know.
Never mind.
TNT Boys.
Yeah. Okay. Let's
Listen.
watch it. Let's watch it. I just know it's bound to be good. Woo!
Oh, I like him. Yeah, that's so bizarre. Jesus. Yeah, what the?
What? Yes!
Nice. Look at James. I like him a lot.
What?
Special kids. Those kids are special.
What?
Yeah.
That is insane!
Special kids. You know what's really interesting is that I'm just thinking now. There's something that happens when you're so young, right? And you're developing as an artist. Not only from a limited experience of being that young and being exposed to
that amount of success. Yeah.
It's crazy. But also, I just hope as the more they mature, they don't lose that bit that I just saw there in those 10 seconds before, where they look at each other.
Yeah.
And it was so natural, that synchronicity, sort of, what do you call it? That that sort of harmony.
Yeah.
Of it really became a unity. That is so hard to teach, and the fact that it comes to some extent natural. Of course, it is taught, but it comes natural. That's really special. They're really special kids.
I'm blown away. I know very little singers that can achieve what they just did in a minute and 55 seconds, right? I just don't know many singers that can do that. And seeing 3 kids
Yeah, I mean,
achieve
probably,
that
level.
9, obviously
10?
to them, I don't know, but to them it's such a second nature. The stage presence, what the song requires, the everything they listening to each other, the harmony work, everything is just so professional. It's like I feel like I'm watching.
Yeah, this isn't a competition. I think that's a concert.
I don't even know what this is about anymore. The whole entity that they are together is so bizarre. It's such a bizarre experience.
I'd love to know. To me, they could definitely fucking outsell venues and stuff like that. They definitely would sell tickets. So I'd love to know if they've had their first experience touring, if maybe they've been at this from a really, really young age, or maybe it seems that it all began in a singing competition.
I think to get to a singing competition, you have to already be good.
No, of course. I'm just saying.
I think judging by their age, like how young they look, let's say they're 10.
Yeah.
Let's just say they're 10. Mm-hmm. They probably met when they were maybe 7 or 8.
No, that's not the point I'm trying to make. The point I'm trying to make is,
it is a huge point. What 7-year-old sings to an outstanding level? You don't get that.
No.
They're an absolute abnormality, and in the greatness of the word,
So, this is from March 2019. The Maki and Francis Concepcion, he was 12 at the time. Maybe he's 13 now. Maki and Puerto, he was 13, and Kiefer Sanchez, he was 14.
Kiefer.
Yeah. So maybe when this happened, they were probably 11, 12.
Yeah. That is insane.
No, but the point I'm trying to make is how long has it been since they've reached stardom to some extent? Since they've been, at this level where they're generating millions of views, where they're generating a lot of interest. I'd love to know that.
Yeah,
really love to know that.
This is insane.
That's crazy.
Woo! Glorious! It's Look at
Nice
that.
smile.
Is
That's
that
nuts.
stage presence? You are welcome. What about adding Beyonce? I thought that's
Oh,
what
why
he was
not?
gonna say.
You know what I mean? I wonder if Beyonce has seen this.
I probably. I mean,
Yeah, I really wonder.
it's just insane. Like, what type of performance do you like?
Now,
RuPaul is in there.
now
What show is this? That's insane. I
So-
love that.
by the look of it, it's like that is also another competition,
Mm-hmm.
and then people sort of judge. Because I was gonna say the crowd is very weirdly set up.
No, it's all famous people.
Right.
Yeah, no, this is insane though. Like, how do you? I don't understand. They really are like a whole incredible, unique thing. Like it's crazy. It's wild to think they're kids. Like
they're definitely-
young kid. Like I just
They're definitely the only probably. Who can I think of that is doing something similar right now? By that level,
that
I don't
and
think,
that
I don't
ages.
think any. No,
I
don't
think
think
it's the age range that makes them so outstanding. Because
it's definitely
Jesus.
a selling point. The fact that they're so young, and then
Definitely.
that their age no longer. Because here's the thing: when sometimes when you go and watch like junior shows or stuff like that, I don't like the fact that you have to go in there thinking, well, they are juniors, so they will develop, right? So that you can kind of forgive certain mistakes. You can kind of, but what's really impressive, and I'm sure a lot of people that have watched this or the audience is probably gobsmacked by it. It's the fact that the quality of their product, it's already at an elite level. Like they
Yes.
could sell tickets, they could sell out arenas. I feel
Yeah.
they could, generate millions of views, which they certainly
is
do.
the
So
professionalism behind these kids. It'd be very naive to think these kids haven't been trained or coached. Like the way they behave. No. But like that doesn't come. Like there's a certain part of it that is natural.
yeah,
That is innate. That just happens when you're born. Sometimes you're born with a star. And sometimes you see some kids and you're like, wow.
yeah.
Right. But there's a certain way of moving and carrying yourself that even with the most talented person, you have to shape it,
Of course.
especially in an environment where you are being watched and judged. There's a certain a coaching that goes behind it for everybody.
Yeah.
So seeing it in kids to that level, it really is like, what?
Yeah, this is probably one of the benefits then to being part of these shows when you're that young, because they do have this training periods, and they do have this really, really intense rehearsals moments. So this would be beneficial for them in whatever happens to them, whether they win competitions or they don't, who cares? But their future is super bright, So it's maybe this is the best way for them to sort of be developing. One of the things we were discussing earlier that I think is admirable from the South Korean industry, the whole K-pop thing, it's that they go through a training regime years prior to their debut, and when they debut they carry on training, and then after they're at the top of the game they still improve, and they're still improving and training, so they never really plateau, which you get to see a lot with artists that either didn't have a training background, of extensive training, or that make hits but then they plateau, so you always know what to expect from them. I feel like when you start so young in that sort of a system to some extent, your success in terms of your artistry and your development as an artist, it's pretty much guaranteed. Now, whether you make hits and sell out, that is what it is. That goes down to marketing, right agencies, right people around you.
Different ball game. Yeah.
But they're what you said, their professionalism and how they develop as an artist, I think they're bloody hell, they're right. For the next 50 years.
It's insane. I can't wait to see what the future holds for those three boys, because they're about to embark in this whole journey of
Well, they already have.
no, but the vocal development
Oh,
being
yeah. Good point.
being boys, and losing that treble notes and stuff like that, or maybe they develop the other way, and you know, they enhance the range instead of losing it and breaking those treble notes. I mean, it's insane because they all have incredible ranges, and the harmony uh, um, manipulation is it's really outstanding.
Yeah.
So the future, it's bright and beautiful for those boys.
I just really hope that, you know, they're very family orientated and they stay close
And that
to.
they have good guidance. Yeah, that's a very important aspect of having young people in the industry.
Yeah, I mean, one thing that I think a lot of people know is that, you know, fame and stardom at that age, that intensity through so many years, it doesn't do anyone any good. So I really hope that they stay close to home, they stay close to family.
We wish them all the best,
Yeah.
because wow, they're so talented.
They're
It's
stars, man.
insane.
They're
Yeah.
stars. They're not stars in the making. They are
They
stars.
are
Yeah.
concrete, already made.
Sup, people, if you're a dancer. Sup, people, if you're watching this and you're a rapper or a beat producer,
A singer, a ghostwriter, or even just somebody who likes new music.
then this is for you.
Feature Friday is the show where we make new music every week, featuring your tracks, your raps, your lyrics, or yourself as an artist.
There's no catch. This isn't one of those weird posts where you click on the website and you're trying to order AirPods and they say it's free and then you have to pay like $100,000 million for shipping. This is completely free. We understand how difficult it is in the music industry to get seen, and there's so many amazing rappers and singers and beat producers out there. So this is just a place to showcase your skills. We showcase our skills. We make music every week, which we love doing anyways. We get to show new artists to new people and new people to new artists.
So if you'd like to get featured next, message me here on Instagram or email me, and we will get in touch pretty soon.
Please do it fast because a waiting list is forming and we don't want anyone waiting around. Keep scrolling by.
See you Friday.
Peace.
Bye-bye.